Hi, it's Mystery Secret Searchers, episode 14, Mountain of Gold. Buried neath a goldstone mountain, buried at sea, no one is certain. In fields near a barn, buried in stone, in a cairn. Well, we've certainly seen lots of cairns around Glengarry. In fact, in the last episode, there was a small cairn placed at the church where the wife of Caribou Cameron was placed. And we know about the big cairn on Carn Island. We're going to have to check out these cairns. So off we went through Glengarry. Here's Glenanore. And here's the first cairn we found. It's a big, big rock. Now, the land is now protected. It's all surrounded by farmland now, but there is a square of protected land. 1805-1856, in memory of the pioneers of Upper Canada who settled in this locality 1784 to 1850. A cairn of remembrance. This cemetery was the burial ground of settlers at a time when few churches served the area. Records of burials are housed in the church archives at St. Raphael's, Ontario. Wow. Now we snuck around to the back. We had to go through some juniper trees, and we found a list. There's always secrets hidden in these cairns, and at the back of the rock there's another plaque that mentions the people buried here. Now, these aren't people that I'm aware of from our journal entries, but nonetheless, it is interesting. So we'll just have a quick moment of silence for these people. God rest their souls. Now, there is a connection, as we mentioned before, to the Chinese and the gold rush and Barkerville. We're going to explore that connection a little bit because we think the Triaqua symbol that we explored in the last episode made its way with the MacLeods, maybe with the Camerons, to Barkerville in British Columbia and became part of the culture there. We don't know exactly the meaning here. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit is the Catholic meaning, but there are other meanings of it. There are the goddess, the mother, maiden, and crone. The goddess is representative of creation, the maiden of innocence, and the crone of wisdom. It's also used for earth, sea, and sky. The symbol is found everywhere. Here it is with just 3 rabbits, with a dragon symbol. These are getting closer to symbols we might see in of the Triaqua in India, or the yin and yang in China, or the symbols from Korea, or a more modern day live, love, life. We see that. The Celtic symbol, of course, green, and clover for good luck. These are all significant variations. India, for example, the tree of life with the Triaqua symbol around it. This very interesting one, which is more modernized, the Chinese characters that blend in with the same fitting. Here we are in Barkerville again, the Chinese working in Barkerville, the yin and the yang, the Chinese of Barkerville. Another fascinating story. The Chinese were persecuted, of course, for a long period of time. They were hard workers. They basically dug the gold mines and built the railways. And in their symbolism, in dragon symbolisms, we see the Triaqua again. So there is a link. The Chinese lanterns and the other symbolism that we see of the Chinese, all maybe variations of this kind of symbolic symbol of yin and yang. On Gold Mountain is a book written that describes the things that happened to the Chinese during the gold rush. The Chinese builders of Gold Mountain. A lot of Chinese came here. At one point, the Chinatown in Barkerville was bigger than any other Chinatown in North America. When you go to Barkerville, you still see evidence of the Chinese influence. It's a historic town now. People visit there just for fun, but they do have lantern festivals and other Chinese events that go on. the Chinese influence in Barkerville was huge. But where is the sword now? Where did the Clan MacLeod sword go if it left Barkerville? Is it here in Glengarry in a cairn? Did it pass through places like Alexandria, which we know were first called Priest's Mill? That's where all the slaves were made and taken and used to take things out west. The Masonic Hall in Barkerville. Masonic Hall, that's related to the Knights Templar. Here's a picture of Caribou Cameron with some of his buddies. Is John MacLeod one of those buddies? And here is Caribou Cameron with his wife and another man. Is that man standing John MacLeod? You may never know. Well, in Montreal, every year they have a Chinese Lantern Festival, and we thought we'd put up some of the highlights from our visit this year. I hope you enjoy. Well, I hope you enjoyed that slideshow of the Chinese Lantern Festival. We really enjoyed it. It's an amazing thing to see if you ever have a chance and you're in Montreal in September. We're on our way to discovering more about the MacLeods of Glengarry, and we want to find the location where the Clan MacLeod sword now lies. We're being directed to cairns. We've been to the cairn in Glenore, and we've seen the cairn at the cemetery where Lady Caribou rests, but we still have other cairns. In fact, we've discovered there's a MacLeod clan cairn, a specific MacLeod clan cairn, and that will be our next destination on Mystery Secret Searchers. Please remember to like, share, and most important of all, please subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can continue making our stories and continuing our stories with the Journal of John MacLeod. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.